Payroll using Excel. Now on the tests, only 2 out of about 20 of you guys got it right. So here, watch how I do this. So we're gonna pump this thing full of functions. So we only have to do it once, and then we're gonna use the click and drag Excel experience. So first of all, let's pick this first cell next to Carmen, and let's type in a formula. Equals if. We're going to use the logic statement of if. Double click. So the logical test is going to be if her number of hours is greater than 40, comma, then we're going to have the computer write 40. And if that is not true, right, we're going to put a comma in there, and we're just going to have it print whatever the total hours were. But they're only going to show up, again, if this is less than 40. So that's going to cover everybody in case you got somebody that is a part-timer. Click OK. So now we're going to click bottom right-hand corner, get the black X. Boom. So everybody's got a minimum of 40. Okay, let's figure out this one. All right, I know it starts with if. So if the difference between, let's put this in here. Okay, so if the total hours minus the regular hours is greater than 20, if that is true, we're going to put a comma. We want it to write 20. If it's not true, we simply want it to write the difference between C8 and D8. That's just the number of time and a half hours. C8 minus D8. Close parentheses. Hopefully it worked. Please hold. Too many parentheses. All right, there it is. Now we're going to do our little click and drag, bottom right-hand corner. And that works perfect, right? So Masha only had 17 hours and Maria only had 2. So that worked fine. Now we're going to figure out this double time. So any hours over 60 is double time. So let's do that if thing again. If, click. All right, I think I got it. If the original total hours is greater than their regular time plus their time and a half, comma, then write the difference between this one minus these two, right? This plus that, close parentheses, and if not, just write a 0. Beep. Hold on. Again, I missed extra parentheses. Remember, this is coding up here. If you make one tiny mistake, it's not going to work. So double check. So she worked 40 hours regular time, 20 hours time and a half, and 4 hours double time. That looks right to me. So we're going to do our click and drag trick. Bam. So now we got to figure out the pay, the gross pay. I'm going to pick the first cell, and that's going to be equals. So it's going to be Carmen's hourly wage, shift 8, that little asterisk is times. That's how much she made on regular pay. Now we're going to do plus her regular pay times 1.5 times the number of hours she worked at time and a half. Boom. Plus her regular pay, shift 8, that's times 2, times her number of hours that she worked double time. Boom. Hit enter. So that's her gross pay. Click and drag. And, ooh, Nikki's making bank. So that's how you get the gross pay. Remember, gross is what you earn before anything is taken out. Okay, let's figure out what 7.5% is of everybody here. I'm just going to do the shortcut way. There's a lot of different ways to do this, but I'm going to do it the shortcut way. I'm going to pick that cell, go to the function bar, just put equals. I want their gross pay, shift 8 times 0.075. Right, that's 7.5%. Enter. So there's everybody's Social Security. Let's do Medicare. Equals their gross pay, shift 8 times, that's times 0.025. Enter. There's their Medicare. It pays their medical when they're old. State tax. We get tax. Equals their gross pay, shift 8. That means times 0.068. Enter. Drag. Federal tax equals their gross pay, shift 8, that's times 0.165 equals, oh yes, tax. Health insurance, that's just a flat rate there. Let's just pull that down. So it's $100 for everybody. So the total tax withheld is going to be the sum of all these deductions, right? These are all deductions. Let me mark them with a red. It's money they're taking out. So what we're going to do is we're going to pick Carmen again, click equals, and we just want the auto sum. Well, you know what? Let's just do the auto sum. Okay, back up. Get rid of the equal sign. We're going to click auto sum, but we only want the deductions. Bam. So now we do this, and we are almost done. This is their total withheld. So their net is the money you actually walk home with. That net is the money that is, everything has been withdrawn from it already. I'm going to hit equals. I simply want their gross pay minus their total withheld. Enter. Clicky draggy. And these are the correct answers right here. Okay. So I suggest you watch this video once or twice or 3 times until you get used to it. But that's it. MGZ out.